Hi there, it's Snez. Welcome to Sentience Personal Training's virtual workouts. Today I'm about to take you through a 45-minute session called Afterburn. It's a combination of cardio and strengthening exercises. You won't need any equipment with this one other than a towel. If you do have weights, we'll use them. But go and grab a towel, a mat, and a drink bottle, and let's get ready to go. Okay. We're going to start on the floor with a warm-up. So just bringing hands and knees onto the floor, tucking those toes under, bringing those hands in nice and close to the knees, and we're going to push up and back down. So we're stretching out through those legs, lifting up, stretching out, really lengthening out through those hamstrings, warming up, but we're also squeezing the quads as you're pushing out. Okay, while you balance your weight onto your hands, you're getting a really great warm-up through the arms as well. And relax. We're going to bring our hands out again on all fours, looking up as we drop that lower back down, lifting up through the glutes. And then we're going to tuck everything under. Imagine you have a rope pulling up your back, and we're pushing through the hands, stretching out chest. Lower and looking up, go up, and then squeezing back under, pushing through those shoulders, squeezing those glutes under. Let's do the next 6 a little bit quicker. 6. Looking up, tuck under. 5. 4 more. 3. Lifting up and now dropping. 2 more. Feel the work. Opening up through your spine, warming up the body. And last one. We're going to take that left foot, step it in. Bring left fingertips down to the left foot. Sandwich the right hand over the top. And we're going to open out nice and wide. Okay, so what you're doing is pushing against that knee, using the elbow to really open up. Very good. Let's do 3 more. Lifting up, squeezing shoulder blades back. You can look up to the direction of the hand if that's comfortable. And swap sides. Okay, let's bring that right foot forward. Right fingertips down, right elbow against right knee. Sandwich left hand over the top, and let's roll it out. Very good. Work it. Rotating out, warming up through the spine, squeezing those shoulder blades back. And let's go 2 more. Last one. Bring the hands down, bring that knee back, come up onto the toes, slowly coming up. We're going to get into some cardio warm-up, just to warm up our body. We're going to start with a 30-second jog. Let's go now. With your jog, I want you focused on bringing your heels up. Okay, so we're not jogging forward, but we're really lifting those knees up, lifting those heels up. Keep it up now, 30 seconds. Very good. Keep it going. Work those arms as well. 3, 2, and relax. We're going to step side to side, or we're going to jump side to side. Whatever's in your body, work at your own pace. 30 seconds. Let's go. Very good. Side to side. You can even flip those heels side to side. More of a ski. Keep it going. Warming up through that body. Very good. And we are done. Bring big shoulder width apart, bending through the knees. Coming to a horse riding stance. And we're going to work punching forward. Make sure you're twisting those fists forward, connecting with the top 2 knuckles at about your nose height. All we're doing is warming up the body. Let's go. 30 seconds. Very good. You can actually work across the body a little bit more than normal, just so that we're getting that twisting and working through the body. Alright, we can feel that heart rate going now. 10 seconds, let's go a little bit faster. 3, 2, and relax. Okay, shake it out, grab a drink if you need to now, and then we'll get started into our first round of exercises. I'm going to give you a set of exercises that we're going to do a minute of each exercise, rest for 20 seconds when we transition to the next one, and we're going to repeat this round 3 times. So let's get into it. We'll start with our first one. If you do have some weights, you can grab your dumbbells now. We're going to start off with a lunge, bringing that right foot forward, left foot back, chest up, shoulders back, and we're doing a stationary lunge. Okay, if you don't have any weights, that's okay. You don't need to. You can just bring hands on hips. And remembering when you're doing your lunges, feet shoulder width apart to start with, and step forward. So make sure you've still got that good hip width apart, rather than bringing that leg and feeling unbalanced. Okay, let's go. 30 seconds on one side. Very good. Making sure that you are looking up, chest up, really lowering down through that heel and lifting back up. Lowering down and pushing up, making sure to squeeze that back glute as you are coming up. We've got 5 seconds. Good, working through that front heel, pushing up, swap sides now. We've got our left leg in front, lifting up, shoulders back, chest up, really holding a nice posture with this one. Good stuff. Keep it going now. Make sure that you're lowering in through that heel and then lifting up, squeezing through those glutes. Keep it going. Keep going until you reach a swap. If you feel that you're pushing hard into those toes, it's in the wrong spot. You need to push back into that heel. 3, 2, and relax. Coming over to your mat, we are going to lie down onto our left side, or right side, whichever you're on. Bring your forearm down, and we're going to lift up. We are doing a side plank or a side crunch. 30 seconds each side, and let's go. Lifting up, squeezing. If you need this hand to balance, that's okay, or to support you. You've got your feet stacked on top of each other, and you're lifting up through those hips. Very good. Feel your core muscles, your obliques there, pinching as they're squeezing to lift you up. And relax. Spin around. 30 seconds. Onto the opposite side, stack those feet. And let's go. Work it. You can bring the hand over to your thighs. Makes it a little bit harder. You want to go up that next level. You can. Just bring that arm up. Okay. Whatever spot feels best for you. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Hopping up. Okay. Our next one we are going to do is skipping. So we're going to, if you've got a skipping rope, pause me, grab it now, and come back. If not, we're going to pretend. So we're going to skip on the spot. If that's too intense for your body and you want to march it out for a minute, that's okay too. Let's go. I'll give you now a 20-second break in between and then moving quickly to the next one. Use your arms. Okay, so whether you want to do sort of that skipping, it's just easier to jump 2 feet, pushing through balls of the feet, getting a good squeeze of those calves. Work it. Getting our heart rate up. You've got 30 seconds left to go. Keep it going. use those arms. Really bring those shoulders back, trying to crouch forward. We're going to get nice posture, helps with our breathing, helps with our back, looks better. Keep going. You've got 10 seconds left to go. Pushing through the balls of the feet. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, next one is where we're going to need a towel. So you grab my towel here. So a towel about that length is perfect. We're going to take this towel, you can use dumbbells or you can use a band. We're going to bring our knees slightly bent, tuck those hips under, and we're going to do a side raise. A front raise. And coming up, let's go now. Up, straight down, up. Now with these towel exercises, the harder you pull on the ends of the towel and the more tension you put through the towel, the harder this exercise is going to feel. And it can actually feel pretty hard. Okay, lifting up, make sure those knees are bent, those tummies are tucked, those hips are tucked under, switching on those tummy muscles, especially when you're bringing the hands away and the arms away from the body. Really squeezing through, keep those hips tucked under, feel that work in shoulders. You've got 10 seconds, but also feel that work in tummy muscles. Very much a core exercise. And relax. Okay. Coming back down onto the floor, we are going to come up onto hands and feet, and we're doing what we call a hip slap. We're going to release one hand, slap the hip, and then keep swapping. Okay? This is a core exercise, but you will feel a decent amount of stabilizing in through shoulders. So, lifting up, let's start now. Release that right hand. The most important thing with this exercise is that you're not tipping your body weight to the side. You keep going while I keep talking and adjusting your technique. Make sure that your hips are dropped. Okay, side to side. If that does feel like too much, you can drop onto your forearms and just do alternating feet. Okay, or what we call a marching plank. But here we are with hip slaps. Again, keep it up. Swapping from hand to hand. Feel that strength in those tummy muscles. Let's go. 10 seconds. Doing good. Make sure you're keeping those hands forward and nice and straight and relax. 20 seconds. Coming up. Grab yourself a drink if you need it. We are one round down. We've got 2 more rounds to go. Getting ready. Bringing that right foot forward. Left foot back. Grab your dumbbells. Hold them by sides. Or hands on hips without dumbbells. Let's go. Very good. Remembering, as we are lowering through this lunge, go as far as you can. You don't need to get that back knee onto the floor, okay? And what you do need to do is push through that heel. Feel that quad strength as you straighten out that front leg, but feel the glute strength as you squeeze through that back leg. Ready? And swap. 30 seconds. The other side, left leg forward. Chest up, look up the whole time. Keep that nice posture. Very good. Pushing through that front heel. As you're lowering down, you're lowering yourself down, not forward. Okay, you can see that going through the knee, that pressure, when we're doing it that way. And relax. Coming onto the floor now, We're going into our side planks. Go back onto the side that you did start with. Give yourself a breather here. We're starting in 10 seconds. Remembering we can put the hand flat on the floor to support us on our thigh, right up in the air. Let's go. Lifting up. Make sure this elbow is quite strongly placed under the shoulder. Lifting up. Very good. Squeezing as you're coming up. You're going to feel most of that pressure in through the bottom, but also want you to feel it across the tops of both sides. Okay, keep that going. You've got 5 seconds on this side. Oh. And let's swap over. Very good. Keep those feet together. And let's lift it up. Remembering that hand position can be supporting you on the floor, resting on your thigh, or nice and high, lifting up, allowing a bit of extra pressure in through that core. Lifting up now. You've got 5 seconds. And let's hop up. Okay, with this next one, we have got our skipping. A minute again. Get yourselves ready. We've got another 10-second breather. And let's go. So, hands by the sides. Imagine those arms really flicking that rope. You're working through the heels. Pushing with those calves. Really use the balls of your feet. So don't allow this just to be sort of little bounce. Like really be quite intentional about working through those calves. You'll also feel it in the quads. Remember your arms. Getting the heart rate up, mainly this one. I'll always give you other muscle groups to think about, because it's just my way of getting maximum effort out of every exercise, but it is cardio. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. 20-second breather. Let's grab a towel. Bring the towel onto the front of your thighs. We're going to bring feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, tuck those hips under, and we're doing our front raise. Lifting up, straight back down. Remember, starting down. Remember we're holding as much tension, pulling through the sides of that towel, really feeling that work. And if you're pulling hard enough on that towel, or if you're using a band, you are going to start to feel a bit in the triceps as well. Keep it going now, knees slightly bent, tummies tucked under. Let's go. Good stuff. Keep it going, working through, feel that work in those tummy muscles as you're lifting those arms up away from your body, and you will get that if your hips are tucked underneath, slightly bent. If you're standing still, you will feel it, but it's going to feel more so in your back. You've got 10 seconds left to go. Keep it up now. 3, 2, and relax. Put that towel down. We're going to walk over to our mats, coming down onto the floor. We're going to bring hands directly under shoulders, coming up onto our toes, and we're doing the hip slap. Remembering, if that feels like too much, come onto the forearms, lift your hips up, and then do little marching ones instead. Ready? And let's go. Hip slaps. Release the hand. And before, keep going while I talk. Before I mentioned that when you bring your hands Keep them nice and straight. What I meant by that is you need to have that middle finger forward every time you bring your hand back. So it just keeps everything in nice alignment rather than like bringing your hand out to the side and it puts pressure on elbows and wrists. Keep it going. Keep hips dropped nice and close to the floor. Try not to move too far with your body. It's just the hand that should be releasing. Your whole body should be facing the floor. Minimal movement and relax. Okay, that's round 2 done. Let's go, grab a drink, and we'll move on to our 3rd round. Give you a 30-second breather this time. Whew, if you're feeling a little bit out of breath, open up through those chest muscles. So really focus on posture. Okay, if we're sort of crouching forward, leaning forward, it closes up that space. Really want to keep nice and open. Let's get ready now with our lunges. Starting in 5 seconds. Grabbing your weights or just hands on hips. Right leg forward, left leg back. Let's go. 30 seconds. Last round. You can do this. Pushing through those heels. Get the most out of your sessions. Okay, pushing up, straightening out through that leg, and as you're going, really squeezing through that back glute. Chest up, look forward. 5 seconds to go before we swap. And let's change over now. Bring that left leg forward and squeeze it. That's it. Squeeze those glutes as you're extending. Straighten out through that leg. Make sure the weight's dropping down through the heels and then you're lifting back up again. Pushing through the front heel. That's it. Avoid working through the knees or pushing through much through the toes. 5 seconds. Keep going now. 3, 2, and relax. 20-second breather as we make our way onto the floor. We are going to bring our forearm down onto the floor here. Getting ready for our side crunch or side plank, but it's a moving plank. We are lifting up through those hips. Feel that work, squeezing through the sides. Again, hand positioning on the floor if you need the support. On the thigh if you can do that, or lifting up nice and high if you've got that in you. Very good. 30 seconds. Let's swap over now. And keep it up. Very good. Feel that work in those tummy muscles. Really lifting up. Good stuff. Lifting up through those hips. Keep it going. You've got 10 seconds left. Last round. Work these tummy muscles. 3, 2, and relax. Popping up. 20-second breather as we prepare for our skipping. Okay, getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Remember to use those arms. Imaginary skipping rope. Or if you've got skipping rope, let's make this one a little bit faster. Keep it going. Work those arms. Feel that bounce in those calves. Through those ankles, pushing through balls of the feet. Keep it going. You can actually visualize what's happening through those feet. Make sure that you're landing uniformly through all the toes, pushing through those heels. Sorry, pushing through the balls of the feet. Let's go. Almost there. You've got 10 seconds left to go now. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, let's grab that towel. Getting ready to go in 20 seconds, last round. You're doing good. Grab a quick drink if you need it, because we're about to start. Ready? And let's go. Knees slightly bent. Tuck the hips under. Lifting up. Pulling against that towel. Working those shoulders. Now you're not coming up overhead, you've probably noticed. But I'm just coming sort of halfway between whole head height. Sort of that 20, 60, 75 degree angle. Pulling quite firmly on the ends of that towel. Tuck those hips under. Squeeze those tummy muscles. This is a shoulder exercise, but it very much is a core exercise, and it's what I want you to focus on. So let's go. Very good. Keep it going. Pulling hard on the ends of that towel. Let's go. Keep those hips tucked under. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Hips lats. Last one for this set of exercises, and then we move on to our next lot. Okay, hands. Now remembering those palms of the hands down, middle finger facing forward, spread out those other fingers to support you, coming up onto the toes, and let's go, hips lap. Okay, so you want to avoid coming side to side. You actually want your hips to stay in the same spot with your hips nice and low. We don't want to be up too high. So really bring that down and then release one hand at a time, tapping that hip and returning back. Nice and strong, not only through the core with this exercise, keep going, not only through the core, but also quite strong through that holding through your shoulders. Okay, you're doing great. Keep it going now. We're almost there. Work it left and right. Feel that core. Switching on and working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and well done. Woo! First round down. Grab yourself a drink. 20-second break, and we're going to go straight into our next round. So with this one as well, we are going to, okay, just doing a time check. So with this one as well, we've got 3 exercises. We're going to do the minute on and 20 seconds off again. First exercise we're going to start with is a squat and shoulder press. Okay, squat and shoulder press. Let me show you and then we'll start. Feet shoulder width apart, keeping dumbbells up onto your shoulders, elbows forward, reach back with your bottom and push up. But we are going to actually add a press in as well, just to get your heart rate up. Ready? Go with me and let's go. Push that bum out, push up. Push that bum out, push up. That's it. So you really want to push those hips forward and then follow through with shoulders. Okay, if that feels like it's too much, keep going if you're doing that one. If that feels like it's too much, you can bring the hands down to the sides of your body with the waist and just do your normal squats. Okay, whatever option you prefer is fine. Keep it going. Very good. You've got 10 seconds left. Make sure that you're really pushing through the heels. Okay, first thing that moves in squats is your hip joint moving backwards. And 4, 3, 2, relax. Let's lift that heart rate up again with some cardio. We're going to do a minute of a line drill. We're going to stand on a diagonal. We're going to jump out on the diagonal, jump together, jump out on the other diagonal, jump together, jump out to the sides. So we're going to go diagonal, diagonal, sides. Ready? Let's go. Out, out, there. Diagonal, diagonal, out to the side. Diagonal, diagonal, out to the side. Don't need to do your hands. I'm doing them just to keep your rhythm so you can see what we're doing. Bit of brain training here. Let's go. Keep it going. You can just use, the legs and not the arms. Diagonal, diagonal to the side. Diagonal, diagonal to the side. Good stuff, guys. Keep it going. You're doing so good. This really gets the heart rate up, this one. Almost done. Lots of bouncing today. And relax. Okay. If that felt like that was too much for you and you watched me through that one, that's okay. Next time we come to it, you can do some light jogs on the spot, or you can actually do a step touch. Always work at your own pace and what feels safe to you. Okay, next one. Another towel exercise for you. We're going to grab that towel, bring the fingertips over the top, and then our thumbs under the towel so our thumbs are resting on our glutes. We're going to lean forward. Our arms are going to be slightly bent, and we're going to extend up straight, but also lift up. So you're going to feel this one in triceps and in shoulder blades. Ready? And let's go. Squeezing up and release down. Squeeze up, release down. It's a little bend if you keep the elbows up, but when you're coming to the top of that movement, keep going. When you come to the top, make sure you feel yourself squeezing those shoulder blades back. So very much is the back exercise as well. Let's go. Good stuff. Slight lean forward. Feel that work in triceps, back of the arms. Let's go now. Good stuff. Leaning forward. Feel that work as you straighten out those arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. There are 3. You've got your 20-second rest break now. Grab your dumbbells again if you are going to be using them. If not, that's okay. We're on again in 10 seconds, and we're either doing the squat with the press, or we're just doing a normal squat. And let's go. Squat and press. Squat, press. Good stuff. Now, I'm going to pop these down while I keep talking while you do the action. What I'd like you to do is really lift, push those hips back, and then lift up. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes forward. Okay? We want to avoid bending through the knees to do our squats. Your ankles, knees, chin should stay where they are, and your hips should move back. Then you squeeze forward, lift up with those shoulders. Good stuff. Keep it going. Other thing I want you to think about is no dropping forward of those knees. Insist that you hold those knees shoulder width apart the whole way through the action, just as they are at the start of the movement. You've got 5 seconds. Push it down. And last one, relax. We are going to have a 20-second breather, and then we are back to our line drill, our diagonal, out to the side. Okay, get your breath back before we launch into this one. Remembering, if it's too much, side step. Let's go. Diagonal, out to the side. Good stuff. You can just keep your arms by your side, unless you like doing the side to side. If that feels more coordinated for you, it's up to you. Good stuff. Keep it going. If you are doing your step touch, okay, I would encourage you use the arms. If not, keep going with your diagonals and your sides. Diagonal, diagonal, last one, and side. Woo! Okay, let's go through grabbing our towel, leaning forward. We've got our tricep extensions, also our back squeeze. Positioning yourself so your hands are over the top, thumbs are under. Reaching forward, knees slightly bent, tummy tucked under, and let's go. Extend up, squeezing those triceps, but also working through shoulder blades. Really bringing shoulder blades back at the top there too. What I want you to focus on is that lean forward, chest up, and squeezing through. Remembering with all the towel exercises, the more effort and the more you're pulling against the ends of the towel, the more you're going to feel each of these movements. So let's go. Squeezing, lean forward, and make sure I'm smiling at you and looking to the side. Now you should really be facing your head forward. And 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and relax. 20-second breather. Pop the towel down. Grab your dumbbells. We are just about to go into our squat press. 10 seconds. Last round, and we're pretty close to stretching it out. Okay, and let's go. Squat and press. Again, looking forward. Feet shoulder width apart. Make sure that you're pushing back with your bottom like you're about to sit onto something. Pushing through those heels and coming up. Push it forward. Squeezing. Good stuff. Keep it up now. That's it. Well done. Really pushing through those heels. Push those hips forward at the top. Really squeezing those glutes. Feel that work in shoulders as well. Use that effort that comes from the legs to push up into those shoulders. You have got 10 seconds left to go. Keep it going now. Push. 3, 2, last one. Let's go. Woo. Okay. Drop those dumbbells down. We are now going to go into our line drill in 10 seconds for a minute. Diagonal, diagonal exercise. Really getting the heart rate up now. Ready? And let's go. To the side. Diagonal, diagonal, to the side. Diagonal, diagonal, to the side. Good stuff. Keep it going. To the side. Nice. Remembering, step touch. Use your arms. The work through your arms, if you are doing this option, is really going to get your heart rate up. Especially if you're pretty strong with those arms. Okay, keep going. Almost done. Work with your breathing. Let's go. In those moments when we feel like we can't keep going is when your fitness is really improving. So, your brain's going to give up. Mind's going to give up a lot sooner before your body does. Let's go. And last one. Well done. Okay. Suck in that air for 20 seconds. We are going to go and grab our towels, bring those thumbs resting onto the glutes, fingertips over the top. Whew, getting that breath back. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Stretch it back. Working through these tries, remembering to make sure
but you're really squeezing up and back. So bend those elbows a little bit at the end of that movement, so you've got that little tricep extension before you're lifting up through the arms. Lean forward, slight lean forward, knees bent, tummy tucked under. Still a good opportunity to squeeze those tummy muscles. Alright, keep going. Let's go. Squeeze those triceps, squeeze those shoulder blades back. 10 seconds. Very good. 5, 4, 3, feel that burn. 2, and last one, and relax. Grab yourself a drink. You can meet me on the mat. We're going to bring your feet forward, hands behind you, and we're going to roll from side to side. Good. Next you're going to do a couple of core exercises while we're here. I just want you to bring your heart rate down a little bit before we go into lying down. So giving ourselves a gentle 30-second rest break. And then we're going to move into the last two core exercises. We're going to repeat these twice through. So first one, we're going to bring our hands flat on the floor. Get your head nice and comfy. Bring your feet both up together. And our feet are going to be facing the ceiling, ready for a reverse crunch. We're going to lift up with this reverse crunch. And we're not swinging the legs. We're very much trying to push the ceiling, okay, roof off the house. So you're lifting up, keep your hands nice and firm on the floor supporting you, and let's go. 10, lift up, 9, 8. So it's a pulse up, lifting up through those hips. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one, and relax. We are going to keep those legs up. Knees at 90 degrees this time, not allowing those shins to rest on the thighs, but trying to lift them up and away from the body a little bit. From here, you're going to use your hands to push against the knees, and knees are going to push against the hands. So what happens in that action is you've got hands and knees pushing against each other in what we create called an isometric contraction, which basically means that the tummy muscles are just gripping on, trying to affect both of those movements. Okay, ready for 10 seconds, and let's push. Try to push your knees away. Knees are trying to push the hands back. And together you're getting this fabulous tummy core contraction, and relax. One last time, we're going to lift up through those heels, and let's go. 10, and 9, 8. Try to avoid that swing, but instead really feel like you're lifting up, pushing onto the ceiling. Keep going. 5, 4, feet coming straight up. 3, 2, and last one. Bring those shins at 90 degrees, hands onto knees, 15 seconds this time. Ready? And let's go. Push hard. Head rests on the floor. You're pushing your knees into chest, okay? But your hands are pushing those knees away from the chest. Keep it going, keep it going. You've got 5, 4, feel that squeeze, 2, and relax. Time for a stretch. We're going to spin around onto our tummies, coming up onto those forearms, and you're going to lift up through the chest. Okay, dig those elbows into the floor, and it's like you're going to pull the floor back, but you're bringing your chest forward. So you're getting this really lovely stretch through the tummy muscles and all those core muscles that we've just worked. Very good. Coming down onto your hands, resting chin onto the hands, release that right hand, grabbing right foot with right hand, getting a really good stretch out of the quads. Keep those knees together, and now working with your breathing. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, take that stretch that little bit further back. Excellent. Holding that stretch. Let's swap sides now. Bringing that right forearm for our chin to rest onto our back of our hand. Grabbing left foot with left hand. Really bringing that back, getting a good stretch out. Holding that stretch. Work with your breathing. Remember, with each exhalation, you want to take your stretch that little bit further. Good stuff. Coming up onto hands and knees, pushing back, bring those knees in a little bit. So we're on all fours like we were at the start. I'm going to get you to take a step forward with those hands, keep those hips where they are, and we're going to lower our chest, keeping our bottoms high, to the floor, getting a really great stretch through the chest, armpits, even through the rib cage. You can walk those fingers out a little bit further, but what I'd like you to do is grip the floor with your hands and then try and pull your hips back and push your armpits down into the floor so that you can feel that stretch out. Very good. Okay, walk those hands back as we sit back onto the heels. We're going to bring our hands, fingers clasped behind our back, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to stretch it out. Just again, always looking forward. Should turn and face you. Very good. Work with your breathing and breathe out. Super important to take some really nice deep breaths in. Let's bring that right arm across, grab hold of the right forearm with the left hand, getting a good stretch out of the back of our shoulders. So they did a lot of holding and a lot of work today. If that feels uncomfortable on your knees, you can sit forward or you can stand up. It's up to you, but let's work that stretch, stretching out back of the arm there, back of the shoulders, in through shoulder blades, and swap. Work with your breathing. Deep breaths in and breathe out. Very good. Okay, you should be very proud of your efforts today. You did an awesome session. Okay, one last stretch. Coming onto the hands and toes. Leave the hands there, rolling out nice and slowly, and then release the hands when you need to so that you can stretch out the legs. If you can touch your toes, your hands can stay there, but they don't need to. Okay, once you've got your legs completely nice and straight and released through the hamstrings, grab hold of your elbows and just lean forward. Feel the weight of your upper body giving you a good stretch out, not only in the hamstrings but also in the lower back. Again, work with your breathing. Release the hands now, bending through the knees as you slowly come up one vertebra at a time until you get to the top. We're going to roll those shoulders back. Give yourselves a big clap. Well done. That was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me in the workout today. I look forward to seeing you back very soon.